Alright, I'm not going to hold my breath, but I'm hoping this is going to work. Okay, so I have audio. I'm going to leave my chat running. I'll just let it sort of equalize. Hopefully it's, if there is a bad connection or any shit like that going on, well, at least it will sort itself out, hopefully, if I just stand still and don't update anything too hardcore at the moment. Alright, let's see if we have any luck now. We're at the 2-minute mark, so hopefully we're good. Yes, so welcome back. I'm AussieRedstoner, and we're going to take a look at my 1.21 Redstone world that I've been working on pretty much just, since 1.21's come out. Well, not since it's come out, but since it's 1.8 has come out, and then so since the experimental features have been in here basically. So yeah, I've been playing with a lot of different things actually, but today we're starting to look at the armadillos, because some people had asked me about the armadillos, and I'm like, well, let's have a little look at them. Pretty simple. They will automatically drop some armadillo scoot every now and again, and it will start filling that up. So I've got 24 of those in there, and they will just drop some every now and again. They're pretty interesting too, because when you run up to them, they do that. And then they pop back out. It's pretty cool. So now this one is actually an entirely separate looking one. What it does is it's got the exact same thing on top there that we have down here, except the difference with this one is when they drop their scoot, it'll go into the auto crafter. And the auto crafter will sit there and craft up everything, and once it gets to a signal strength of 10, right, then it'll fire. So if we wait for another one to go through, you'll see that this arrow over here will light up red. So ready? We just wait for another one to come through. And now that I've said it, it won't happen. So as soon as that happens, it'll fire, and it'll actually pump a wolf armor out into here, and it will just travel down and begin to fill these chests up with wolf armor. So that's a nice little way that you can get a ton of wolf armor there into there, and yeah, And the way you do this is, this here is just a signal strength of 9, right? So we're filling in 9 of these, so that what this does is it says when the other crafter gets to a signal strength of 10, then make it update, like the signal strength will be greater, right? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then when it gets to 9, it'll fire. So yeah, that's how that works. So as soon as that gets to a signal strength of that, it'll actually it'll go, if it's over 8, right, 6, 7, 8, because it'll compare it to this one and say, if this one here reaches a signal strength of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so when these are blacked out, they will have like a signal strength of 3 to begin with, right? But then as this fills up, it'll go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, right? But it'll have, and then it'll go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. And once it gets to that signal strength of 9, it'll say, well, 9 is greater than 8. It'll update this redstone. So this observer will observe this redstone signal change. This observer is observing that observer. So it's saying, oop, that observer noticed something here. And it'll actually fire, it'll power this block, which actually fires the crafter. So that's how that works. But yeah, you could effectively do this exact same thing that we do over here, and just fill it up with scoot if you really wanted. So if we do this, let me go and grab something to get rid of these guys with pretty quickly. Let me see here. Instant damage 2, that'll work. So if we go like this and just dump this in here, kill these guys off, and then we're going to basically, oh, okay, that was interesting. That was very intriguing that they ended up glitching through the side. Okie dokie. But yes, so what we're going to do then, considering that we seem to be holding our live stream at the moment, is great. But yeah, it seems to be stable, which is crazy. It's stuck here for 8 minutes. This has not been happening. I don't know what's been happening, but it's just, it does not like me at the moment. So yeah, but it seems to be a lot better now than what it has been, that's for sure. So here we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go 6. We'll just make it 6 tall. Now here we're just going to go crouch place, crouch place, crouch place, crouch place, crouch, oops, and then crouch place, oops, crouch place. And make sure that all those are poking into there, which they are. I've nailed it. And then pretty much from here, you can, I mean, you don't have to put it up one more block. You could just build your armadillos into here, let's say. So could go like this and this and this, and then just come up by 1 like that. Boom. Knock that one out. Place this inside here. We'll come over here and I'll just grab spawn egg for them, and we'll actually do the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Let's just chuck 24 armadillos in there. And then what should happen then is it'll continue to fill these chests up, and these chests up, and these chests up as it goes all the way up here. So that's how you might have a little blade even in a storage system, which just was able to put armadillo scoot in there, and then you've got easy. That would make well and truly enough for everyone. Like, as you can see, this here's only been operating for maybe 15 minutes, I suppose, and then yeah, in that time it's been producing tons. So I don't think you're ever going to really have a problem with being able to produce that. Um, Now, why you would want to use the brush one, I really don't know, because the brush, yeah, we can force them to spit out five scoot, right? But it's not very efficient, because to build that, right, what you effectively would need to do, now, well, I'll build one very, very quickly. Like, if I just sit there and go like this, and I grab, let's say, grab this here. Now, what do we want to do? We want to, I've got to think about this. So we're going to want to have, well, let's just say we want to force it to have the scoot, right? So what we could do, just grab some of this glass too, I think, while I'm at it. So I'll do this, put this around, and we'll just sort of go like this, and I'll knock this out for the moment, and I'll put the temporary block down here, and then we want to go and have a dispenser. So we want to be able to have a dispenser so we can dispense some what am I saying? We want to dispense the brushes, right? So in order to get these brushes, though, I think you'd have to have so here we're going to have a place where you would have the brushes coming in, but I'm going to have to think about how to build this. So if I have what I might do is I might do it this way. So I'm going to grab the materials, and they'll be put into this here. Probably from something like, grab another one of these, because we're going to need a craft, right? So here we're going to take in an input from, so that's going to go into that chest. So we're going to put that there, and then that's going to have some sort of clock to fire that. But if I just come up here at the back here, because we want to have this here, yeah, just going to sort of think about where to go here, because I have to be a bit strategic because of where I'm going to place clocks and things like that. Anyway, I won't think about that for the moment, because I'm just going to try to... So we're going to need... We're going to need 3 different spaces here for us to have the things that we need to dispense into here. So I think here is where we're going to have our dispensers. So we're going to have 1, 2, and 3. And I'm just going to go like this. So I'm going to have that go under there. Well, actually, we don't even need a dispenser, really. We actually need... We could be using a dropper, actually. Probably would work better. So we use a dropper. Matter of fact, I could probably do this differently. Probably do this. Go a little bit vertical on the back, I think. Go like this, and then our dropper. Whoops. So we'll have our 3 droppers going down like that. And here is where we would have our materials. So we're going to have like, let's say, but I'm also going to have some sort of thing to make this fire. So I have to think about this a bit carefully. Could read from there to work out if there's going to be... If I put something in there, right, it's just going to go... maybe it will go under there. Okay, so the dropper's just going to drop it straight out. Okay, so we don't even need to fire those, because they're just going straight down. We will need to lock these though, I think. So I'm going to need to... I might even need to pull these back one, I think, because effectively we're going to need that one over there to... trying to think about how I can go about this. Yes, because we can have these here, and I'll have to have these hoppers will have to be locked at particular points. So this one here is going to have to be locked. That one's going to be locked. That one's going to be locked. So at one point or another, these here will have... They'll have to be powered to lock them. So actually might be better off coming down one more block like this and just running this like this, because if I have a redstone line coming along here like this, that's still not going to work actually. We'll have to come out here. Whoops, come out here I think. But basically what would happen is, what I'm sort of going to have to do is we would have to have our ingredients, right? So the ingredients for that would be this, stack of those actually. We will want our feathers. There we go, we want a stack of feathers. So so what do we have? We had that, and we had a stick, is what it is. I had to think about that then. I'm like, what was it? Was it a stick? Yeah, it's a stick. So effectively, we need a system that is going to let through. Where's a stick when I want one? Stick, 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 stick. Normally I can see it, but I don't see stick. Stick. So yeah, effectively we're going to need to have, you know, the crafting recipe is going to have to go like this. And I've left a little bit of space here so we can put this kind of circuitry at the back. So we'll need that to do that. I think we should be right with that. Because this will be where it fires it. And then we'll need this. And this here will have to go, where are we? It's here, got that. We might have a problem here too. Because that will probably canoodle with that hopper when there's redstone under it. That's going to be a problem, I think. So I'll have to bring it up another level. So just as well I did try this first, because we are going to need to do that. Yeah, so it's going to need to take those ingredients and then begin placing them in there where they need to go. So here once again we just want to do the exact same thing. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then when it becomes 9, when it becomes signal strength of 9, then it'll actually fire it. So we want one of those, we want one of those, so we have to come down here, whoops, this one here, this one here, and that one there, right? And then when that gets updated, that fires. And that there, the recipe is basically going to be popped into there, go into here and start filling that up. So we'll have a little bit of a space here where it can sort of fill it up with that. Although I think we're probably better off. Popping this here like this. Because that way, yeah, we've got a bit more of a buffer to fire that. So yeah, this is where the armadillo will be in here. And we want to have some sort of thing here that actually fires the fires them off rapidly. So we'll come up with something to do that. But up here, this is going to canoodle here, so I have a feeling that I'm going to have to come up a little bit, I think. So here I don't think it's going to cut it, so... whoops. Yes, so we will need to go here, and then up here. So yeah, this is where we would need to sit there and feed in our items that we would have to spit out in a certain order. So it's going to have some sort of way to spit out our... it's going to have to spit out the feather. Wait, what order is it? I think it's... I'm going to just double check this out too, because let's actually go and check that again. I just want to make sure. Because here we'll get it. We'll get this. We'll get that. And actually over here too. So here, I believe it is maybe copper? No. It's going to be the feather. Maybe that's it. Okay, stick. Stick. Whoops. Stick. Copper. And then feather. Right? So it's got to go like that to be done. So that there will do that. Once that happens, we can probably take some sort of output from here, I think. So we can say, hey, when we have a signal straight from here, then output that signal to here, maybe. Probably take one out just so I can see what we get here. We might have to use a little bit of redstone trickery here, I think. So that's going to do that and create a bit of a clock. And down here will be a chance to go like this. Hold on. So now if we actually had some of these, right, in here, which I'm just going to go pop one here. So we should have got 10. Is it 10? That's very odd. Oh, okay. So I see this here because of that. Perhaps want to. Oh shit! That's something we want to do. We perhaps want to go. Okay, cool. That's there. Oh no. Go like this. So we've got that there. That creates the clock. Then here, that turns that off. So then. Oh god! Get back in there. Oh dear. Who knew? Let me guess, you can just beat the crap out of these guys for an infinite amount of time and they won't die? Is that what the story is? I mean, they are an armadillo, of course, so there is that. Anyway, so I'll pop that in there. Actually, what I should have done is actually put some wool down in there. Let's pop that in there. And yeah, so we have a system where when that comes in now, it will create a clock. And then. I mean, that might canoodle with that. We'll see, I guess. We could do something, maybe even drop some of that down at the front. But anyway, we'll drop this up or whatever. But we'll play around and see what we can come up with here. Because if we can get something here that will do that, then all it is just a matter of letting those items come through. And yeah. So just trying to sit there and think, because we'll need... I guess you could do it with an item filter, but I'm not really sure. Like I think we could probably do it simpler than that. I mean, we could have an item filter sit there and do that, but I think ultimately that's not going to control the order though. It's just going to control I'll have a bit of a think about this because I think I'll come back to what we've got here. I do like the concept, but yeah, I think we need to have a bit of a think about this. So we'll keep our armadillo in there. So when we get our brushes, which are, where are our brushes? Brushes over here, right? Effectively, when these brushes come through, after they get made, oh jeez, how do we then do that? Because that turns off, but then this turns on. Well, they've gone through, but I'll do it a bit of a different way, I think. So here, we're going to take, we've got this signal here to let us know that we have something in there. I think what we could do is, instead of doing that, we could just do something like this maybe. Put this here, put another one of those, and then perhaps have this here, which probably should, hold on. It's probably not going to work. Gonna have to put that back, I think. That will make that happen. But then over here on this part, we're going to need our comparator, which is going to create this. Which effectively, if we did this, right? I'll just quickly activate that, and that'll retract this. I think the easiest way would be is if I didn't do that and I went hold on, I should have left that there and removed the other one, I think. So if I do this, put that in like that, put that in there, put this in here. Now our other one can go here. This can go there. And that one can go there actually, I think, and it will probably be enough to make that happen. So let's just give that a little go. So go back over here. We'll grab a handful of brushes over here. Put our brushes into here. Welcome, by the way. Oh, hi, Exiled. How are you? Sorry, I wasn't actually looking. Oh, thanks, Julesy. How are you, Exiled? I'm busy sitting there dicking around with some redstone mechanics I've managed to make. Okay, that does work. Good, good. Okay, so I've made a little system here. I don't know why you would ever do this, because honestly, here I'm starting to put together a system that makes brushes. You would feed the brushes in, but like honestly, why would you go and waste all the effort? Because look here, right? These are armadillos, so cute as fuck. When you run up on them and go, rah! They kind of fucking just do that. Kind of cute. So there's like 24 of them in there. So anywho's, yeah, so they automatically drop some every now and again. Like in 15 minutes, I had like 40 something. So I'm like, dude, why would you even ever waste your brushes? Like, yeah, okay, if you spot one out in the fucking wilderness and you need to repair your dog arm or something, great. But I mean, look, hey, here, whole bunch of stuff, leave them here. They'll just sit there and stack all this up. Over here, I have a bit of a similar one, right? So it basically does this, except in this design, I've kind of got this. So basically, I blocked this out so it would make dog armor. So what you do is we take a comparator here. We've got a signal strength of like 8, right? So one more than this would make this update, which this observer would observe. Then this observer would observe the change in that observer. Fire this block, which would fire the crafter. So as soon as we get one in there, boom, as you just seen there, fires it, and then that will automatically go and create all your dog armors. You know, if you want to go and have like a dog armor factory, knock yourself out, dog armor factory, right there. That's it. Pretty easy. Single slice dog armor factory. So yeah. And over here, I'm starting to work on a bit of a system, but I'm not. I think largely this here would be kind of a waste of time. Not only are you using a lot of material. Matter of fact, you know, that's it. I'm decided. I'm not doing this. I'm just not doing this one because it is a lot of material. It is a waste of time because effectively you could do it, but it's a lot of effort and it's a lot of waste of time just to try and get your brushes and stuff like that. You know, I'm kind of just not even going to entertain the idea of making a farm out of that. Forget that. Totally could do it. Would you in game? I don't think so. I just absolutely pig shit. Anyway, so yeah, these here, all you need. All you need. Look, this will make scoot. This will make dog armor. If you want scoot, there it is. If you want dog armor, there it is. And happy days. You could just about put these right next to each other in the same farm, in fact. Like if you wanted scoot, look, actually I'll do that right now. Watch this. So let's say we had a single slice, right? Storage system. Just for shits and gigs here. Single slice storage system, so there it is. We've got that, right? Now, these guys over here, we would just sit there and go here. Whoops. Oops. Pop all them into there. Make sure all our little nubs are going in. They are. Good, good, good. So yeah, effectively we could do the exact same thing here. We would just sort of go probably something like this, I imagine. So if I just go like this, let's not go next to that one because it'll get powered, but we will go like this, and then like this. We'll get some of this, and we'll go like kind of like this. Where the hell's that? There it is. There we go, and now we can come in here and we can push them around. And they can just wander around in there and decide what they want to do. And then, yeah, as they wander around, you'll get some there that'll just sit there and do this, and some that'll sit there and convert it to dog armor. So if I just do that and go, okay, the last one was 36, 64, 64, 36. And now we just go like this and go, well, before I do that, I probably should go and unalive these guys. I have to get good with my, how dare I kill an armadillo? No, it's absolutely... Actually, I reckon that'd be, I don't know, I reckon that'd be kind of cute in real life. You guys have got them, we don't. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was about to unalive a armadillo. Actually, I was about to go like this and say, look here, drink the sweet, sweet nectar of goodbye armadillo. Did anything else fly anywhere? Because they looked like they were starting to fly everywhere. We got a bit crazy. Okay, so there we go. 36 is where we're at. 37, so yeah, we're getting stuff. We're getting stuff. I like it. So yeah, there you go. You could have that in a storage system. Have a little thing up the top. Have some armadillos wandering around in there. And yeah, they can just make their way around in there, wander over there and go, g'day, hello, and do their thing, and then, yeah, see that one there wants to go this way. There's 24 of them, so they can do whatever the hell they want. I don't know, I'm not sure that they're actually really walking now, are they? What's wrong with you? Are you stuck? I mean, it's probably good that they're stuck, but unless, of course, I put like a slab onto it or something. I mean, that should do the job. Like, it's whatever. I mean, single slice, scoot, and dog armor farm. That's pretty good. Come down here, and we'll go like this, and we'll put that there, and we'll show what it is. And we'll go. Here's one of these. Oops. There you go. Scoot. This one here can be Doge armor. So yeah, there you go. Just like that, easy peasy. Scoot and Doge armor storage silo thing. You definitely need a storage silo for these suckers because being a single slot item, they tend to stack up fairly quickly, to be honest. Maybe that's why they're not moving. It's not room for them to move, even though it's technically there. Do you know what? I'm intrigued now, Julesy. Let's find out if that's actually what it is. Okay, we're going to work out what this mechanic is. So I'm just going to look. I have to protect poor innocent little exiled right now. Look away. There is adult themes happening right now. Don't mind that noise. They're mating. That's what it is. Yep. Ta-da! Magic. They disappeared. So I'm gonna work out. You're evil. So okay. So now we have just two, right? Are they going to? Ready? Bah! So it looks like are they gonna move? Like, do I have to get back or something? Maybe they'll like wander around or something. Or are they just going, this is my hopper and that's your hopper and that's it. Look, it's for science, okay? Everything's okay if it's for science. Everyone knows that. Actually, I was about to say something about, I won't say that. I'll get banned. It was something that Julesy said one day that certain peoples during a certain war, they were all about science too. It's like, yeah, they don't really, I don't know. Yeah, well, see, they don't. Okay. Bah! Okay, they'll work out where they want to be. No, maybe they don't. Okay, these ones have just got like epilepsy because they don't really know where they want to go. So I guess the next thing is, does Entity Creamy start at 27? Doesn't it? Or is that only Java? Because I'm about to start just. Um, 200 is it? I'm gonna keep hitting it because I'll be like, we'll work out if it is or not. Ready? I mean, we could do this same thing. I could. I could make armadillo cannon. Uh, that'll be a fun one for the kids, won't it? Okay, kids, watch this. Today we're making an armadillo cannon. You see all these other guys getting around going, you know what? I'm a hardcore Minecrafter. I'm gonna make a TNT cannon today. I'm like, oh man, it's been done, okay? That is not impressive anymore. What we really want to see here is we want to see an armadillo cannon that just goes, yeet! Just launches an armadillo off into the, yeah, off into the distance. Okay, now here's the real thing. how many dog armors and stuff is this going to make? Because I reckon they're just going to start spitting out these things like crazy. Yeah, look at them. They've got like epilepsy and stuff. Some of them are. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire in the hole! Holy Santa Claus shit. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that was actually... I really liked that. That was better than the chicken cannon we used to make back in the day. Holy crap. That was great. I'm gonna have to do this because that's gonna be crazy. Type equals Madillo. Here's minecart, you can actually kill a warden. Really? Yeah. Actually, I did see something cool the other day. Speaking of like, I'm just gonna put 24 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh god, I forgot about the side being out. Yeah, there is that. I better do that. Yeah, I'll fix the side first, so we don't end up with stuff just flying out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That'll do, right? So we'll let that happen. So the thing I seen the other day, oh god, I went to go clear and I did that. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Let's go with that. Now, clear. There we go. Leave that now. So the thing I seen the other day was an interesting little thing, and I'm just trying to think of how it worked. It was sort of like, still missing a wall. Where? It's not missing a wall. Lies. But seriously, you mentioned minecarts, and I was like, oh yeah, there was this thing the other day. I'm just trying to think of how it went, because there was a nice little way that you could sit there and use like a ton of chest mine carts as like a very small storage system. And I was like, that could work. I wouldn't recommend putting your most precious items in it in case the chest minecart or whatever disappears, but yeah. Oh, he typed that before I noticed the wall? Okay. Yeah, I made this thing. I was experimenting with this the other day too, Julesy, because I ripped out this whole lava and I put a nether portal in, and I thought I'll send them to the nether so that gets them out of the mob cap, right? And then maybe that'll work, but I just can't get them to step off the nether portal on the other end, and I'm like, I need to do something there to try and get them to step off or something. and then maybe it'd work. But the thing was, is I had to be over here for them to go there. You probably need somebody over there as well. I don't even know. But I thought it would be an interesting idea, and I'm like, no. Make a circular rail and place a railing above it off the side, going down into the circle, and it will auto place into there. Ah, make a circular rail. Auto place into there. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you mean, but I do want to try and work something out, because I did think about a couple of things, and I'm like, I did try. Basically, I tried the whole. Let's say this is the bottom of the Nether portal here, right? So let's just go this for a second. So let's say this was where I wanted them to fall off. I did try to get them to do. Where is it? Try to get them to do this. Oops. Not there. Trying to get them to do that and sort of step off and do that, but they didn't sort of want to do that. I was like, oh, that sucks. And I guess the other thing I want to experiment with too is I actually want to sort of see. I'm going to have to sort of work out how much. Let me just do this. I'm going to sort of drop some drop some of these guys on top of here and see actually you know, the fuck is that bird doing outside? It sounds like it's suffering. It's not. It's clearly some Australian just fucked up bird. Just a noisy ass motherfucker. Okay. So what we'll do, I scared them again. Yeah, because what I want to do is I'm actually going to test the drop distance. I think it's like 21 or 22 blocks or something. I'm just going to work it out for the golems, because if I could get them to a certain point where, let's say, they fall on some campfires here, and then there we go, and then hello, what was that noise?
I caught Walkie Bird.
You caught Walkie Bird. Okay, so we have a bird. Where is he? Is that what that fucking noise was? I was just saying, something sounds like a suffering bird outside. What the fuck is that noise? Anyway, like, I mean, what the heck is that noise? I'm streaming, but, I mean, it's only Julesy and Exile, but, yeah, okay, that's cool. I'll take a, hang on. Wait, you guys don't have, do you have, like, I don't think you've got, sulphur-crested cockatoos, do you? I'm pretty sure that's just a us thing. Hang on, I'll try and take a picture of him. Hang on, one sec. Alright, I just posted it to Anything Goes. He's very angry. I think he's someone's pet. No, he doesn't look that old. Yeah, I think he's someone's pet because doesn't look that old. He's very angry. He does not want to. He's not very happy about the fact that we caught him, but he can't fly. So I'm like, well, there's that. So we have to go and call some sort of wildlife carer. Oh, hang on, I better go back to chat because I can't see what the hell you're saying. Yeah, it is a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. He's not happy though. He's not a happy bird. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, no, he's very cranky. He's not happy that we've got him, but yeah, he does seem kind of quiet. He walks around like he was here the other week, just plodding around the yard, and I'm like, what the hell's he doing? And the dog almost got him. That's how I was like, oh my god. So I was like, okay, I'll just, you know, well, he went up in the tree, climbed his way up in the tree, but he can't fly. So I'm like, well, we need to get someone that can look after him. Give him a cracker and teach him slang. That seems like a really good idea. And they actually are very, very easy to teach. Like, we used to have a cockatoo, sulphur-crested cockatoo named Fred when I was a kid. And, you know, most people would be like, hello, cocky, but Fred wouldn't say hello, cocky. He'd say, same word but head. Hello, cockhead. like, Fred, that's very rude. Stop it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Is it 21? You have to make a bit of a spot here where I can sort of test our golem strategy here. Yeah, so we'll do this like this. Here, let's try 21 to start with. So here's our golem making center. Wait. Why is it? They became our pets. More importantly, Steve, that bird I don't think is indigenous to where you live. So say, hey, is it? Yeah, it's indigenous to here. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I said I don't know whether these are or not. I thought they were, but yeah. Yeah, there are other cockatoos and galahs and things in different parts of the world, though. Very similar, but they are native to here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going to say that, but I was like, maybe they're not. Definitely some pet, especially since it can't fly. It's probably had flight feathers clipped. That's what we thought too. Which is something you do in a regular for said pet. Yep. Doesn't have any tail feathers either. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. Too easy, Exiled. It's good to see you again, buddy. We'll catch up sometime very soon. Yeah. So we're gonna have to try and find what we can do with said said cockatoo. So, yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if there's someone here, but I mean, shit, like, it definitely need to try and find somebody that can do it. It's that one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is where we're gonna test our theory. Oh, so they don't die. He looks very happy about you. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, so these guys really take an extra long time to die in there. Oh man, this is really taking a long time, isn't it? It's crazy. Let's put these in. Because I'm going to put... Okay, he's very... Did you just open the top?
No, I did not.
Did you just sit the phone on top or something? He's like really not happy about it. Need some tape, yeah. Do we have tape somewhere? At work. Jesus. Let's try this. I'm just trying to think if we have any here. I don't actually think we do. Yeah, we got him in a slow cooker box. So he's probably like, oh, you know, great, this is how it ends. I'm going out in a slow cooker box. Show me some taking into account the laws and regulations about indigenous species being Australia. Go through what steps. I don't want to hold on it, so definitely. Yeah, so yeah, he's going to need to go to, hey? You don't want to keep him? No. Not while he's like that. He will take a finger off, seriously, they are like not a happy, yeah, they're not happy at all. What can I actually put? Yeah, no, I mean, we had him in a like normal Avery sort of thing with thread. It was like a decent size. It wasn't great, but it was. But yeah, honestly, they're designed to be wild. Like if he is wild, like you know, and he's just had how he's acting, I don't know. Well, that's it. How he's acting, he seems to look like he appear to be like he's wild, but. Yeah, I know. Well, he's been around here for like it's been over a week now. So, yeah. So I don't know whether he's. Yeah, I'll be back. Yes, we're waiting to hear back from the wildlife person, so... Because you do get some people around here. Oh, my controller battery's low. Of course they are. Give me a second. I'll be back in just a half a jiff. Grab my other controller. Alright, are we functioning? That is the question. Testing, check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 7, 9. Also birds left suddenly in the wild will go feral unless a week due to sudden stress. Well, that's also could be it too. Like there is some birds that just sort of do that as well. So I don't know whether that's what's happened or it's weird that he seems to have his wings clipped, but he appears to be just wild. So unless somebody was attempting to catch him and clip his wings and then he ended up getting away, or I don't fucking know. So here's the real question. Can we place dripstone on them? No. I mean, it would have been really nice if I could put, like... I'm going to have to try and work with something there because I think I'm obviously going to have to sort of... I'll just come up another 23 blocks, I think it is, so let's try that, see if that actually gives us any joy. I think 23 blocks is what used to be the fall to hit something, but surely the campfire doesn't act as a cushion. Is 23 just going to insta-kill him, or...? I mean, see, he didn't seem to take bugger all damage there. Moo. Hello, Flick. What are you doing? Go home. Did Mummy catch a crazy bird? Is that what happened? You're telling me a secret, were you? No, it's locked in the bathroom. So there's the real question. If I remove this, let's say, these here, these right here. Remove these here, so remove the slabs. And then I put like these here, let's say. Is it going to be enough to kill him? Like how many blocks does a golem need to die? Because 23 usually is, I thought, enough to do it, but probably not. I mean, if he's not dying from there... hang on, so what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I would have thought that would have been enough. Apparently definitely not. I don't like this, Julesy. Look at that. Did absolutely nothing. Not a thing to him, ready? So, because I was actually sitting there thinking, if I drop them, like a number of blocks that they're out of like the range of the villagers, then they're gonna think, hey, there is no golem, and their timer for respawning a golem might reset, something like that. Oh, that was interesting. Don't tell me that actually. What? I just put a full block there. How did that get sucked through? You've seen that, right? It took that through there. That's not supposed to happen because it's not a hopper minecart. I'm so confused right now. 11. Am I going crazy? 11. Hang on, let's do this first. Um, that did nothing. No damage. Just crazy. So that time I dropped it. Go here, pop these in here. I don't think it's going to make any diffo, but well, there seemed to be no damage. No damage at all. So I don't think dropping them is going to be a doable strategy. At least at 23, 24 blocks, man. Like I can drop other things from here, and they die. So like, you know, for mob farms, like pretty much you can just dump whatever the hell it is, and it will just, you know, because what is it? I think it's 20. Is it 21 blocks or something you drop them from, and then it's a one-hit kill or something. But I was at like 24. I'm like, there's got to be something there that we can do to make that happen. Okay, so that strategy, no banana. Maybe we can fire Breeze wind charges at him. Just launch it at him and just go, take that. Actually, you know what, let's do that for fun. Let's just build a little chamber here. Just go here and go, right, here's our, oops. Here, like this. Probably going to need to come across one more, I think, actually. Because just to do the... that. Let's do this, let's say. Pop these across like here, something like that. We'll grab some of this. Grab a pumpy umpy umpkin. Yeah. So probably could have made this smaller. Okay, this shall be my little test area here. We'll just sort of launch it from here maybe, like that. Dispenser, surely that'll do it. Now, where are the... it'll be here, wind charge. Let's try that. Now I don't know whether that's going to do what we want it to, but I better find out. So, let's just do this. That was upsetting. Maybe it needs to happen at this level or something. Okay, it seems to work like that, so... yeah, okay. In that case, let's try maybe a couple of these. Okay, that's probably going to work. We'll just try that out and we'll hit the button. Okay. Okay, well, so there's a bunch of those in there. I'm just going to try this thing. See that? We'll just do an easy one, just like this. Whoops. Boom. Now we have a wind charge machine gun right now, and no, I know, right? Okay, so a lot of that did damage him, I think. Looks like he's got cracks in him. Maybe? You know what, let's just... I'm not entirely convinced at this point. I'm just gonna pop that in there. Try this a bit more. He looks a little bit more cracked now. I don't know whether he will die though. Like, honestly, 2 stacks. I wouldn't say it's machine gun efficiency or anything, but I know it seems like, doesn't it? All I know is this chicken is just dancing with the devil right now. Like, hey, what's going on? Can I oh my god! It actually died. Um, I mean, what happens if we put this in there? Does that just dispense one? Yeah, it does. Okay, well, that sucks. Worth a shot. I was like, hey, can we just chuck a bunch of those in there, maybe? Yeah, so these things, I think we can go like that. Oh, that's pretty shit. Hmm. Yeah, this is not working. You know what? Let's just do this. Where is it? Here, we'll go into survival. Go survival mode. I mean, you can get a little bit of height. I wouldn't say it's like the best. Oh, yeah, it's the um. So it's not the most brilliant thing that they ever could have brought to the game, I would say. I'm still waiting for our bundle. Um, I probably shouldn't mention it, but the bundle, everyone sort of wants just the bundle. Like, hey, can we get a bundle that will allow us to basically kind of sort of do the early game version of Shulker Box, let's say, except maybe not as good. Hmm. Um, why is there not a minecart with Shulker Box? I mean, that'd be good, right? Um, Heavy core, breeze rod. Is there anything else you can do with a breeze rod? I can't remember now. I'm not sure if there's anything else we can do with that or not. I believe there's supposed to be new discs in the new version when they eventually get it there. So, but nothing at the moment. Do, 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 do. So yeah, how's this going? Pretty good, pretty good. So this is pretty much all you need, really. So yes, I have some Eminor farms over here. Just up and go. Boom, boom, boom. I just built this one myself. I was just like, I'll just make a simple, 3x3 animal farm. Like, I'm pretty sure people have done like 6x3s and all sorts of shit like that, but I'm like, 3x3? So the entire thing is in this space. Boom, that's it. Very simple, straightforward design. Need where the hell are they? Here. I don't know why they've got to be so special. Why can't they just eat wheat like everyone else? Shut up and eat your wheat, okay? It's all we've got. Grab your experience and stuff. All come down. I don't know whether there might be a couple. Oh, there we go. Still a few more there, I think. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Yes. Maybe it needs to come out another block. Like it needs to be not a 3x3 but a 3x4 or something. So they just roll forward just that one block and drop down. So I don't think Anyway, that was my experimental one that I was just messing around with. So. Yeah. This thing here, this monstrosity piece of crap that I managed to put together is basically the Kelpinator, right? But goes in here, becomes bone mealing, and then after it becomes bone mealing, it goes into here, and then it actually goes down here. So what you do is you hit this, and then you just go, here's a seed I found from punching a piece of grass, and I really need food. This. More seeds and more stuff. And effectively, think about it, it's kind of like food, really, because all you're doing is pretty much you can just grab your stack of this or whatever then and go make some bread, and yeah, so not necessarily it has to be for that, but yeah, you could feed this into bone meal, whatever, There's a bunch of people doing these farms at the moment. They're like, oh, I'm going to attach it to grow some like sugar cane or some bamboo or whatever. I already done a bamboo farm that I did on my other world, I think it was. Yeah, I did this again, which was I showed you this, didn't I? I think. Kelpinator goes in here. Basically comes out here, goes into this chest, goes down into this here, which then goes into here, which you can use as an XP farm. So yes, that top chest goes into the ingredient slot, then it comes out, goes into here, which comes out into here, which goes into the crafter, which then goes, okay, signal strength of 9, and as soon as it becomes 10, which is a whole thing, it'll actually update this, which will fire that, which basically pushes it all the way up here. And how does it do that? Okay, so this one here, right, firstly, when this updates, as I was explaining before, this updates, that observer observes it, pulses that, which pops that out and goes into this one. But also at the same time, this observer here observing it, there's one up here going, there's a redstone update here. And then that observer is observing it, and it'll fire that middle dropper, which actually pushes it up here. And then once that happens, it gets sucked out of this hopper and goes in here as fuel and just goes around and around and around and around and around, and has a automatic fueling furnace array. Just keeps pumping it through and it will fuel itself based on this. And yeah, like that. That's the circuit right there. And the one for the iron farm, very easy. It's just basically 9, and when that becomes a whole block, it just pumps it out. So you put your iron stuff into here, or take it from the iron farm, comes into here, and then this here will just pop that up here, go across to here, and it will go into here. So as you can see, if we grab, where is it? Wait, here. I go and grab this, so let's say they just came in from the iron farm, and there's like, cool, it's going through. Well, what happens is it just goes like this, fire, boom, fire, boom, right, and it works every time. It doesn't pop any nuggets out or anything. And 33, so, and it just sits there, and it'll just do that every time, and then it'll come out into here, boom, and then across to here, and it'll just fill up your storage. So that is the very simple iron farm design. You're just using this, and all that does is just goes, here's a signal strength of 8, and then as soon as it gets a signal strength of 9, because it's only taken the one ingredient and it's becoming an entire block to make a block, which will work the same for kelp, which will work the same for anything that becomes a block like that. Yeah, and that'll just pop that upwards into there, and yeah, boom. Yeah, so that's a great circuit, and it's pretty small. Like, you could sit there and put this pretty much right on the end of your iron farm, like sorter, let's say, and it would sit there and take everything in. And this is what I was going to do on my survival world. Put this into there, and it will take everything into here and just convert it like this on the end, and then it will all go into blocks. So yeah, that's how that works. I ended up getting Silent Whisperer's design of this working because it was broken, and I fixed it. So because this here, I don't think it's going to do it anymore, but it was actually spitting out cobblestone, which was breaking the entire farm. It doesn't seem to be doing it now. Except I made a modification, as per you would expect, where yes, it will actually pop some of this out into here, We'll get some, but first it sits there and prioritizes. Below that, it's going to prioritize this chain here, which actually goes up into here, and we'll fill this entire system up here first before it does anything. So what would happen is it should create over unity, so we should end up with more in here than we're actually putting out. Wait, this one here? Yeah, so this one here is ending up with more. Yep. So I think what I could do to actually test that the system is working correctly too is I could probably come next to this thing. Put more than enough bone meal into here, right? So we'll see what happens when it starts to back up, because it should start spitting it out into that chest right out front. This here should be just absolutely smashing itself, just absolutely hammering that stuff up there, which it is. Very nasty. You will end up with some shit out here occasionally, but no worries. Yeah, so this here will begin to fill up, that'll fill up, this will fill up, that'll fill up, this will fill up, that'll fill up, and then, yeah. Actually, I don't think this is ever really going to back up, per se, because it's using a water stream. It'll just sit there. Yes. Yeah, that's a good point. I did actually think that these things were very, very... actually, let me try and... Can I actually change it just in the stream? Let me actually have a look at this live stream. Audio and other settings. Game volume. Is that better? So we'll go game volume from the stream. Yeah, so that should drop down the volume of the stream. I don't know, is that too loud now? If I stand right here, is that actually too loud, or is that better? Because yeah, obviously I want to be able to like talk, but obviously the game I don't want to be louder than me. Much better? Okay, cool. Is it too much now, or? You know what would be cool? Is if you could go into the settings and actually go, where is it? Audio, no, it's not going to allow it. It'd be nice if I could sit there and go in there and say, like, make the game volume quieter when I speak. That would be good. I feel like that'd be a good thing to add. Yeah, so this thing's absolutely just going ham. Oops. I think the best way to do this would be to go and have some sort of lock where you could lock off the stuff so it actually, let's do this, ready? So if I do this, actually that's gonna, is that gonna mess with that? Maybe it might not. Let's see. Nope. So that there should lock those and should begin to, like, once those hoppers back up, it'll actually dump it into here. I feel like there's a better way to do that actually. It'd be better if there was like, it filled these up and then, I don't know, this here, probably having the water stream doesn't make it any better because it doesn't technically back up. It'll back up here on top of this hopper, but it won't actually back up like you would with droppers, let's say. Cool. Okay, that's good. Yeah, the noise is a bit loud. So that's why I thought I'd adjust it on the actual stream volume. That way, if I'm doing anything in any of the games, you can kind of still hear the sound. Like if I go down here where everything's noisy, and if you can still hear me here, because that's the loudest part of anything. I mean, that is going to be louder than virtually anything. You will get some stuff where you do want the louds to still be loud a little bit, but not louder than being able to hear my voice. So is that okay? I can still make out what I'm saying and everything, yeah? And this thing is just trying to empty itself out. Yes. Cool. What else did I make in here? So we had these here, which was those. This here, which is just like your normal, this is your redstone furnace array. You can make minecart ones, but this is just the one that's like, okay, here we go, we've got 15. And then, you know, you've got this at the end, which actually just releases, you know, releases the items into there, so. Nothing too special about that one. I dare say I could probably build a much bigger one. Probably just behind it here. Because, yeah, I used to build these back in the day. They were like the big ones. So, initially, we want to go and have... let's see. We want to have this here. And you want to have 2 blocks of gap, or is it 4 blocks of gap? I'm just trying to think where it's got to be. No, it's got to have that. Yeah, maybe. Two, 4 blocks of gap in there. So I think I'm just going to test this out, but I'm pretty sure like these ones here. I used to build these all the time back in like the days of original original Minecraft Bedrock. Remember the one that 4J Studios made? Oh shit! I was supposed to be counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So we basically want 2 lots of that for a start. Sell you to a rich person dog and they'll turn you into a handbag. She didn't like me saying it. We're like, oh, a lovely Australian purebred Kelpie handbag. I've always wanted one of these. She's like, this is bullshit. Why don't you turn the cockatoo into a handbag? Because nobody wants a handbag that will bite your face off. There's that. Yes. You're building the cupboard thing. Sweet. So yes, to make this happen. Now wait, have I kind of messed this up? Because maybe, yeah, no, I think I have, because it was supposed to be right near it. It's supposed to be here, and then the other one's got to be right next to it, because it has to go up and back. Yeah, no, I dreamed up that 4 wide thing, so I'm gonna have to redo the other side again. Yeah, so this here, I have to redo this. It's been a while since I did one of these, actually. So, yeah, that's why that. So I was sitting there going, wait, is it this and this and then it's here, or was it over here? I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I wasn't. So we'll go like this, from 4 wide, come back here, we'll redo this, which won't take that long. And you can pretty much make these as long as you want. Beautiful. Okay, so now, pretty much we're just going to do this. Being very careful to make sure that all these go into the back of here, into the fuel slot. So yes, after we've got that there, all done. Have you built one of these before, Julesy? One of the minecart furnace arrays? I actually don't think I've built one like this since I've known you, but yeah, they're pretty cool. I used to build them all the time. This is something that I used to build like bloody 128 and 64 and big ones. So like years ago, somebody's like, "Hey, can you build me a big, like, what was it? I think it was a 256 furnace array." And that was before they started dicking around with ticking distance and all those things like that. But these things here are still good. This here will do a whole stack of whatever in one go. So it's pretty much all you need, really. So yeah, what you need to have here is at the back here, we need to have let's see, have that and that. You can even make a thing underneath so you can go underneath the whole thing. So here we probably want to have that. Probably want to have that. Probably want to have this. Okay. So this part involves having a shit ton of rails, and both normal rails and powered rails. The powered rails, yeah, you need to sort of get pretty pretty happy with placing your rails in because you're going to put a lot of them. Now, which way is this facing? Ah, shit balls. Of course this would be facing that way, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we're going to have that same issue with the northy, southy crap going on. Um, uh, hmm. Well, that sucks. There is, probably should have checked that to begin with, because you need to be able to place your rails down like that, whereas if we place our rails down this way, and then go to do that, well, that happens. Yes, okay, well, there is a way that I can fix this. I could do this. I could go and grab, let's say, give at S, so me, a structure underscore block. Yes. And then here we'll simply go like this. And we'll come down this end. And we'll, let's just do this. furnace array. Right, so that's the corner. Come down here, and we'll go here, and go, oops, furnace. Array, right, and we'll go detect. I'm going to have a little look. Looks good, feels good, everything's good. Furnace array, we've done that. We'll save it into memory. And so we're going to save. Now what we could do is we could just go here like this. Could just fill it with air, but yeah, whatever. I can't be bothered. By the time I finish typing in that command, I'll probably half destroyed it, so easier on a PC. I half was thinking about actually just doing most of the recording and stuff going forward using PC. I think because console is, yeah, there's only so many things you can do. There's only so many things you can do on console. There's no control. There's just no, like, everything's so sandboxed. You know, it's just crappy like that. Same thing with even connecting to servers. Like, okay, if you have another server, you should be able to connect to it, but I understand kind of why they do it, because they're like, well, A, we want to make sure people buy our realms, and B, we've got a, you know, we want to make sure that, you know, we can moderate what servers that people do use, because if you do have some of our small kid population, well, we don't want them really going, well, hey, Microsoft, our kid had this from using a game. So that's basically, yeah, what has to happen there. Okay, so here's what we do. We go like this. Put this in and we say, here we go, load. Furnace. Furnace array, right? So it loads that big ass array. Now, here's the thing. Can we rotate it? We can. That's probably how we want it, I think. Yeah. Oh god, what have I done? Hang on. TP at S, pretty much here, here, and then, actually, let's use this symbol. 30 blocks above where it's at, and then here. Wait, is that working? TP at S X Y Z. Maybe it doesn't like that anymore. You have to do this. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we put it one block on the ground. No stress, no stress. We can work with this. It's a bit shit, but not to worry. Yes, because we can technically bring these up here and then bring them into the center and do what we have to do. So that'll be okay. I'll be back. Alright, wow. Yeah, so Jess is trying to put together one of those kind of like cupboards that just looks like worse than IKEA. Like, you know, where you're sitting there and it's just like... Alright, now connect part like 147D with part like 3751H. You're like, what? I gave it to you. Oh, you did. It's not my fault you're incompetent. Not me. You said just gives it here. You only need to bring one screwdriver. You were telling me how bad I was, and now you're after my help. So there's that. So you first run this up here like that, and all this has is just a little doodad like that. And this one simply has virtually the same thing. So we just go like this. Yeah. Okay, so that there, and then that there, and then you put these on the corners like that, right? And then we just step these up here like this. So like this. And then the way that we power these things is quite simple, because you're like, how are you going to power the powered rails? And I'm like, very, very easily. So once you get you get everything worked out, and you're like, hey, that's where I want it or whatever, right? All you do is sit there and just some of these, and you just go, well, first lot's going right here. Boom. Boom. And then you go and find where it runs out, which is right here. And you just go right, and there, and that'll go to there. And we just repeat that. And then that should take us almost to the end. Damn it, that was so close. Why is that not doing that? Pretty sure that probably went in there too. I'll go and fish those out in a minute. So 32 probably should have been powered like that. I'll just double check that that is going to in fact work the way I want it to. That might be better now. So yeah, your placement of things also will make a bit of a difference. So go like that, go like that. That powers all the way to the end. The only thing we need to do here is place this here and there, and then go like this. Like that. And that powers all that. So now we have everything powered there. I'm probably going to have to do this so we can actually access in here, because I'm going to have to go and So if anything does fall in here at any point, you can actually access this thing at the end to go and check out if there's anything going on. So when you do end up with a lever in it like I just got there, or something falls in here, it is quite annoying, in case you haven't already worked that part out. So yes, access door here, important. So the really tedious part is, where did it drop? Did it drop in the fuel slot? Did it drop into, which I dare say most of these drop in the fuel slot, but so we'll check that the ingredient slot is not got some crap in it first. Not looking like we've got anything in there so far. So, yeah. You still there, Julesy? Oops. Okay. So I will go check down here, because I guarantee it'll be in one of these. Here it is, there's one. So there's a fairly good chance that wherever that was, the other one will be fairly close. So it was probably... Anyway, we'll just we'll keep going. On here. That. Yeah, so what ended up being the story with the cockatoo? Who is it? Kathy somebody. Okay. So there's a couple of things that has to happen here. So one is going to have to come out here by 2 blocks, let's say, and then hit that. So you do that, it would hit that, and it would go back. And then this one, same dealio. It's going to have to come up here, like this. And then probably add another block, I would say. So there you go, it comes to there. This will be the part where it actually gets returned, so it'll come back, it'll go here, it'll hit that, it'll go back up. Okay, so all this here is powered, which is good, and even the end. Yep. Okay, that looks good. So all we do here now is we come and bring this here out. Hang on, we'll bring that there. Then we'll bring it up. Bring that up. Then we'll bring it into its station. So I think we'll go like this. And then just go like this. So same deal. Like that. And then bring this down. And then bring this down. That there should bring it down under there. And get that happening. Now, as for this here is where we're going to bring this up. And bring this here up. Yeah, this has to have a stopper. So we have our stopper here where it comes into the station. Now this here is where we would have our these here, so we can actually see our mine carts. We would have a bit of a platform here somewhere. Whoops. So I'm just going to sort of make a bit of a platform here. Bring this up a little bit. Actually, I'll just bring it out a little bit wider too, I think. Just make it a bit nicer. Yeah, so our little mechanism to activate things will be here, and we're going to want pop that in there, so that there will activate when that happens. Now, as for our other part, our input chest is going to have to go somewhere, potentially here. So I'm just going to sort of see if this is going to work. Oh, sorry, our output chest I meant to say, not our input chest. So yes, this here is where we want to bring together these hopper streams. So we're going to have this, and they'll have to go into, I might build this backwards a bit, I think. I'll just sort of go here, and then go dropper. And we'll just sort of go like this. This might work actually. Hold on. No, we have to go down one more level. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. And then we have this. So bring that into there. Now these here have to be brought in like this to here. So this one can go first because it's going to be a direct link up of here. And this one here can go actually out here because I'm going to have to go around the corner. And go like this, and then link that into there. So yeah, I'm going to have to come out here. Oh wait. Yes, so if we go like this, just pop these into here, let's say. And then those into there. That'll just close off some of that there for the outside. So there we go. We'll have these, it'll come into here. And this here, we're just going to make a nice little etho hopper elevator, I think. So we'll just go like this. We'll have this, this. What have we got? So I need a comparator. Some blocks, which I'll take that block. I'm just going to put these underneath so we can see where I'm actually. Hold on. So here is where I'm going to have put these underneath everything so we know where things go. So we'll go here. We'll go into a block. On the other side of here, we will have a torch. Now, so we are going to have two things go on here. We're going to have dual-sided hopper. I'll see if I can show you what I'm talking about. So if we go like this, we're going to have this. We're going to have that. Pop that there. So here, I'm just going to pop that one down. Point that into there. Do the same thing here, pop that there, pop that into there, and then these end ones now we just point back into it. So basically both of them will be pointing towards each other, right? So we've got that one pointing towards that one pointing towards that one. So, okay, on these ends here now, what we need to do is we're going to come out this side. Pretty much going to just add this to here, this to there like that, and we're going to go like this so that those blocks will be powered. So we're going to do that and that. Well, actually we could do it like this. Could just power here and here. So here, and then once you get to these ones, this is where we will go like this. Pop those. And these aren't going to power anything, so I don't think they'll be needed. So, with any joy, we will need a block in either one of these. So I'm going to have to just grab a block of dirt. Pop that into there. Grab this one. Block of dirt. Now, if I go and sort of close up some of this here so it can't get blocked up by chickens or anything laying around here. I think that would be a good idea, because if we do get some animals floating around here, they will probably try and lay stuff on it and all that sort of stuff. So might just block this in a bit, I think. So I'm just going to go like this. Alright. Alright, so what we could do is I'm just going to go like this, pop this out here. Whack these here, go here. Like this, boom. There we go. Okay, so the final thing I think we need is 2 of these. So here, when I come here, just sit them down right there like that. And we'll probably get some of these just so they don't get confusing. So we'll go like this and this. One is going to be the ingredient. So I'm probably just going to go like this. Where is it here? Ingredient. And we'll get the other one, which actually just shows that. So here, we're going to say this is ingredient, and there's fuel, right? So if I was to go and get, let's say, a bunch of that, put this in here. Fire that one off. What should happen? Ah, bugger. Okay, so it does get caught. Okay, we can fix this. Not to stress. I probably need to come right here though, because otherwise... So that's going to begin filling all that up. And it will just go back and forth infinitely doing that. Now, as for our iron, it should be able to do, I think it's a whole stack at once. So if we go like this, this should begin to light up like a boss. Which it does. Now the real question here is going to be, if I'm a bit clever here and I actually go and do this as well and put in our redstone lamps, let's say right here as well, you can actually see when you've got activity coming through. So you've got stuff appearing. The stuff should be appearing in there at least. So where's it getting stuck? What is happening here? It's building up in there. So I think what we need to do here is right next to here, we actually need to have a little bit of redstone, I think. Hold the phone. Might need to do this. Will this work? That's the real question. No. How did I do that before? I think I might have done it a little bit different because so I'm going to break this and fix this up again. So that will fix that part. Alright, so here we're going to take this one out and we're going to fix that. That will get that happening. Then we're going to go back here. So here, no, actually we're going to have to do this. I have to go straight up even. Got the sneezies, bud. Okay. I think that's probably made it largely silent too, which is kind of good. So we'll do that. Put that there. Put that there. I'll probably turn that off because I think it's probably all gone by now. Yep, minecart with chest is done. And here, so now we won't really know whether that actually worked well or not because yeah, we have to just wait for all that to happen because it's currently in the process of emptying all that crap out, so yeah, okay, we'll wait. We will wait. So chuck that back into there. So we'll wait for all that to finish and see how we go. that's largely finished. I don't know whether that's going to stay on or off when it's done. I'm going to work that out. Probably could just go like this and actually go, where is it? Do this. And you can just see when that happens. That'll work. Now you don't need any of that. It neatens up that whole thing entirely. Okay, so now we can see when both sides have activity. So you'll see if one side has activity versus this other side over here, which appears to have stopped, which doesn't make sense because because this here has happened. Okay, so I see this here because of that. Pop that to there. Yeah, because of the way that happened initially, it kind of broke it. So just take that, and I'll just feed that back into here again. But yeah, I've made a silent dropper system that actually elevates those up, so that's good. Easy peasy. On off, on off, on off, on off, on off. Now the thing is, I'm not entirely sure if it's going to. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't give all of it because why? Maybe one gets stuck right there. I think what I could do to make that actually have the opposite effect, I could potentially do that actually. So if I do this, it's going to stop other things getting stuck in there, which should fix this whole system. So yeah, now we've got all this. But yeah, if we actually test it with, let's say, test it with, well, we'll add a bit more fuel to. So we go, cool, here's some fuel. That rhymed. Launch our fuel, and let's just grab. Actually, we'll grab a whole bunch, and we'll do the same thing again. So we'll make sure it's got fuel in the system, and then we'll make sure this happens, and then it should basically launch them down to fuel everything up. I thought it would. That's weird. Okay, that was just super weird because hold on, we do have I just put that in there, you idiot. That's what I did. Something happened here. Why? Why is that happening? Um, got it sorted? Oh, hell yeah. Hang on, I'll come and have a look. Put that there. Break that. Pop this there. Pop that there. Pop that there and that there. It's still going to have the same effect anyway. No one cares. Let's just put that there. Yeah, so... Why is that one not on though? It's weird. One is on and one is not on. On, off. On, off. That is being powered by this block here. So in fact, there's the answer. Better off with that there. Because it's going to stop that from powering that. So, yes. So if we just do that, both those should be on. And then when I launch this, that's when you should start to see this happen. And then these will start to blink when we have activity, which should be reasonably quick. Something's clicking. So I think I've screwed the pooch on something. Something here. These ones. Just going to grab those out just so we can make sure that we don't end up with a just make sure that we've got everything functioning the way it should. So there we go, we've got that, so that there should be indeed hold the phone, something may still be wrong here. This might be why. Okay. Okay. So that there will give us our indicators. And this here should just continue streaming in. Because basically it should be doing a stack at a time, I think it is. So, because if we look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 32 of those should come up with a grand total of 64 at a time. So it should be able to do an entire stack in one run. That there will all be dumped out. This here could be dumped out. I don't know. I'll go and actually have a look, just make sure. Okay, it is. Now we just wait here and wait for a light to come in. Oddly enough, we seem to have stopped short. What happened to all our stuff? Is it because it got stuck earlier? So if that's happening now, is that going to push it all up? I'm just going to take them out because they don't seem to work very well anyway. any luck, that will push through the whole lot. Now that that new thing is there, I'm just going to work out where. Try that. So what do we end up with? 64. Okay, well, I think that works. So now we pretty much just block that in. And, oh, that's odd. Why is this one not powering like it should? That's weird. What? Okay, that'll work. You swore. There goes my, I'll be banned now and there goes any chance of monetization. Oh wait, Jess said hi. I don't know if you're still there. I think she might have fallen asleep, to be honest. Well, yeah, it doesn't really count for her because she could be up at any time of bloody day or night, honestly. Let me see if my new farms over here are working like a dream. Oh my god, this is working like a champion. Sweet. Alright, well, that concludes today's fun time tutorial. It wasn't a tutorial, but you got to watch me do a monstrous, well it's not monstrous, this is just a 64 furnace array, so it'll do a stack at a time. It'll just go cook, bang, cook, bang, and you'll get a whole stack arriving here. So, yeah, 32 by 32, so that's 64 furnace array. I have built 128 before, which does 2 stacks at a time. It'll just sit there and they'll all go, and I mean, it's pretty easy to expand. Like, all you gotta do is just continue this on for another, basically double this whole thing again. So 64, snap that on the back here, and then boom, that's it. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Join me later on potentially for some survival.